Okay, so I am all ready. We're gonna be continuing my Phoenix Wright playthrough with, it's right there in the title, with my god awful voice acting. Last time I did it, my throat was scratchy for the rest of the day, so I might change a few of the voices, but my voice is all scratchy, and it was quite annoying. Now give me a second. I'm just gonna pop my chat up on my phone here so I can follow chat while I play. That being said, I'll just mute myself for a moment and increase the music. Okay, and I am back. Hopefully, everything's going good. And let me just boot up the game real quick. So as I was saying, I'm gonna be changing some of the voices. There's no way I can keep this going, and I might forget a few of my voices because it's been several days. But as I was stating, my voice got all scratchy, and I was actually kind of hurting from doing 3 hours of voice acting. Be it most of it stems from Detective Gumshoe and the way I kind of made him talk like this. You don't know what you're up for, pal. It really hurt over extended periods of time. So yeah, now that the game's here, we're gonna lower this music to none. Close it. Okay. Switch over to the game. Let's hope it captures it. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. No, no. I thought I was done voicing her. Oh my god. I thought I was done voicing her. Give me a second. I need to take a swig of water before doing this. Okay. I'm not looking forward to doing this. I can't remember. Well, hello! And I clicked on the stream instead of my actual game. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you, stinking lawyer. I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. I can't even keep up the voice. Because, oh god. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? This guard monitors the visitors room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. I like that there's new dialogue for these things. Smile for the camera. That one didn't change. Okay, that was it. So, about the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap in Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. By the way, I'm sorry if my voices are a bit off. I'm kind of warming up and trying to remember. And, Agni, trust me, the writing in this game gets me to chuckle insane. Like, it's this nice mix between serious and lighthearted, and it's great. Whoever wrote the dialogue for this did a fantastic job. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May? Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. I know that I gotta present something, but I still want to see the interactions. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers? Or just against me? Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So you get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Am I blind? God, it's been a few days. What? Let's see. See the whole conversation. September 7th. Fame Cola offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there's any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. The sky's blue and so am I. Okay, so none of the dialogue really changed here. Oh, looks like Rosenberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Well, first off... Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... a fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Okay, why even have that option? God damn it, damn Ross. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written on pencil in the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. You know, it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. And I screwed up there. I, like, stuttered. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with this one. I think I'll swap them.
You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey! The only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me! Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also just have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I am shaving my head. Have a look at this. Sorry.
Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Where did you...
Ha! A reaction!
This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why?
It is him! This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
I'm so close. Sorry, my voices must be so off. Today I kind of injured my shoulder blade. So that's the only reason why I'm playing this game. Just want to take it easy. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say.
Huh? Rep?
Yes, our reputation will...
Oh my god. 1 second.
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murder used...
Where the... I'm gonna do that again. Sorry, I keep messing up.
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for this room, of course. It would be great for business, sir.
Whoa! Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I too, well, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I could bring you.
About Miss May.
Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I, of the same ilk, we both carry the scent of danger.
There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
A photo? Could you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely! And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea-set. Here, take a look at this photo.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer?
Oh, I know that. I just want to say detective once you know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him?
An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. How to write it? Well, sure. Why not?
Yes! I've always wanted to write an official affidavit. An affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
Just hurry up and write it. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Also, how's the audio mix? My voice too quiet, too loud? Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him.
Would you have sold out that late Miss Fay to the cops?
No. See? Damn! Maybe if I had some... Yeah, I know. The photo. I get it, game. Thanks for the hint, though. I like your reference there, Agni. I just realized the voice I gave the bellboy was possibly the voice I wanted to give this man, so I might just duplicate the voice. Oh, that's the wrong piece of evidence. Whoops. What? Whoops, sorry about that. I need to show the affidavit. Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy? Now I'm getting somewhere. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to murder. God damn it. My tongue is all twisted again. Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm pretty sure I misread that. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh.
Fine, I'll...
Oh God, give me a... That was awful. 1 second, I need some water. Okay.
Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. For fuck's sake.
Why are you pumping in your fists in the air?
Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man? He's my boss. Wright, the president of the information gathering
conglomerate?
Blue Corp.
Red, white? Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. You're telling... I forget how many, like, female voices I have to do in this, and that's possibly the most embarrassing thing about this whole stream.
It's like, oh, you!
I gotta, like, do stuff like that. And it sounds awful. Oh my goodness. I mean, my voice act is terrible to begin with. Oh boy. Time to meet Mr. Red or White. September 7th, Blue Corp Incorporated, CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor?
Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage.
What the?
Your name? What's your name?
I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably?
Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantic... I can't.
Sorry, I love this character so much.
Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantic vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of the Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake! Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this.
What does he mean by that?
No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. I love this character, I'm so sorry. A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White.
Truly a work of art, but probably too beautacious for you to appreciate, correct?
I think it's a little too beautacious for just about anyone to appreciate. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? I can't say these words. Let me try. Without tongue twisting myself. Ridiculosity.
I have no interest in anything but originals. That's right. There's a bona fide original worth 5 million.
For sure. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up, Best Participation, Judges Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My. This is quite the thing.
It is modeled of my body, see? Well, does it sleek around it not inspire you?
This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Nothing else to look at? Okay. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed! She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this.
Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into his scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who could say? I seldom...
I guess I'm vocabulary challenged, or wordly challenged, as he put it. Give me a second.
Who could say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me in the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May.
Ho, 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 ho. The police, the courts. To me, they're all mere toys. Playthings for my amusement.
What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyways?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future.
Sell information? Damn, this game is 2001. The original game. Selling information is a big business.
In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red Wright of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not?
My voice for him is all over the place. There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before.
Oh?
Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake.
Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
A lawyer.
No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grotty burger. What? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for 'tis you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Whoops. You came here from Grotty Burgers, I presume.
Mr. Grossenberg's. Yes.
Then you must ask him. Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in language you are sure to understand. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say.
My goodness. I'm gonna take a bit of drink of water. Gotta stay hydrated for this kind of stuff. I wish I could do a better job, but whatever. I think it plays a good role. Oh, I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat.
Jumping Josephats! Oh, it's you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So, you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night. You see, I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl.
I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
All right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossenberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just... Mr. Grossenberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossenberg, I need you and Mr. White... I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns the judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound unable to do harm to themselves. Therefore, to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Fay. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. Her case is the DL6 incident.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossenberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me.
That made no sense.
Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossenberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. That was awful. That was really awful. A, B, F, Misty Fay. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Let's read it. I have tarnished the Fay name, leaving only these words: my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the name of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossenberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. Oh god, I can't believe I mispronounced that. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossenberg. Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of these. Yeah, let's skim them. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you want to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Not a bad idea. The bellboy seems to be out. The sound of water is coming from the shower. La-di-da, money making, money making. I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Fuck's sake. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. I better not touch them. Well. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today.
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White. See this? It's an article describing the suicides of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me. How?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia.
She had a file filed with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of these suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office. Hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered. And all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello.
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about? The Mia Fey case? I witnessed the murder, you see.
And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man.
What?
Mr. Wright, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in any position to freely offer your opinion to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyer association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they would make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being. Just say fucking down. 1 second. Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. at Detention Center Visitors Room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. The prosecution will be in on it. Of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me, but by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yeah. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... Explain what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Help me break it with you. Well, you could cheer me for... You could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait! What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there's really isn't anything you can do for me anyways. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Oh, okay. I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put in on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case, with the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him.
September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defense Lobby number 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Phoenix, look!
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief's Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have the judge in his pocket? Wait, what? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
White! How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So, I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here. They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Whoops, I forgot to read that. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself.
Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call the witness.
Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knew why, or knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Mrs. May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Redwine to the stand. Please state your full name.
Do you wish to know the title of my personage?
Your name?
Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse?
Name. These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp.
Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fey?
That would be negatory. No, I did not.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel that night of the murder.
Correct.
And you witnessed the murder from there.
Well, tell you what you already know.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world? I'm the last man standing.
I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quite that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, I didn't spot anything off the first time reading that. Okay, died from a blow. Blunt object may have lived for a few minutes after. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Department's overseen. Okay, so this clerk was reading to you some papers. Then I heard coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So I saw a spiky-haired man attacking with long hair. Needless to say, that man was not. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was terrible impaction. It was all over. Impaction? Don't you just mean impact?
Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills.
On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edgeworth prep this guy, too? I wonder. Anyways, I'd better find a weakness in here. This is where someone, like, realized the information, like, realized the contradiction, and I haven't yet, and I'm just like, here. Died from a blow by a blood object, may have lived for a few minutes after. The victim dodged an attack. I feel like that might be... So, I'm gonna press on everything. How do you know what time it was?
Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know?
No. You're not getting away with that.
You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what's the proper term for secretary again? Anyways, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived.
That's what Miss May said, too. Press further. True. The bellboy who brought the coffee saw Mrs. May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time.
This is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that.
I absolutely love I know I say that 10,000 times. I absolutely love the character of Mr. Red White. I just love him. The way he's written, the way he acts. Oh.
Tell us, what were you doing at that time?
I was quietly... I'm gonna press on everything, because, like, there was that big contradiction there. By the window, you mean across the frame of offices. Correct! That is the only window you see! And there you were reading papers? Correct. The Catewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am busy man who had business to do. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume.
We see. Continue.
I'm sorry, I'm just pressing on everything. I'm pretty sure I know what the contradiction is. So, you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop. Peeping out of windows at night? No snoop? Yeah, right. You made an entire career out of snooping. Spiky-haired. Didn't she testify that she saw a woman and I can use that? No. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. That's what I was going to say. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes? 40. 40? Don't add them together.
I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on anyways?
And what did you do then?
What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the television and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fey office phone?
Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand.
I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fey woman.
You'd make a good politician, Mr. White.
Oh, I know, after all, I am El Presidente.
Please continue.
Sure, I gave chase. You had to bring the Snoopingus joke. You had to.
Snoopingus!
There you go. That's my horrible impersonation of possibly the best Robotnik voice. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you, and then ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down.
Are you sure?
As you know, I am always abso-posi-lutely perfect. Perhaps you could
change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
And this reports she went to the right. Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said... Sorry, I'm still in his voice. I just love doing it. Sorry. You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Oh, that makes sense.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing from the other side. Yeah. Yes, Your Honor?
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction?
Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once.
Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes. What do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please!
This is no time for jokes in ill taste. This is where the killer was standing.
Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed. They do seem a bit far-fetched.
You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, I might be allowed to testify once more.
Very well. Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Okay, well, that's an obvious contradiction. A single blow.
That does not seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Wait a second, it says a blow. That's not enough. I didn't hit anyone!
now, Mr. Wright. There is no point in hiding things from this court.
I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony.
Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Why is he mad at me? I'm just gonna go on a limb and say the law. No.
How exactly that evidence and that statement is now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
I don't think that won me any points with the judge. It has to be that. It has to be the fact that she says she dodged and he says he hit. So, because it doesn't say a single blow in the testimony.
I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner.
What do you think, Phoenix? I think we got him right where we want him. He slid. Let's laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. I'm just gonna keep messing this up. Jeez. Oh, come on. I should know this. It's not that hard. I'm drawing a blank. I'm just gonna press on everything. What do you mean by that?
That is what I am about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you.
Hey, buddy. You're an American, too. What do you mean, first?
First? That is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back and relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then...
The autopsy says in a single blow. Died from a blow by a... I guess that technically... So I was right at the beginning. Because I was going to say, he stated twice. You said 2 hits, but... Because I was going to say, I guess you're right. Because that's exactly what I thought first. I mean, she died from a single hit. But I guess it's the way it's worded. I didn't think that died from a blow could also just mean like there was a finishing blow, but... Because, like, you know, that's literally what I said when I was reading that. I can't believe I messed that up twice. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. Exactly what I was saying. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. Yeah, that's basically where I was confused, because I immediately spotted the contradiction, but I was like, I misinterpreted the autopsy report, because if they added the word single blow, I would have been 100% sure. But I was like, oh, well, it doesn't say single, but a blow means one blow. Blow.
The witness is obviously confused. Okay. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away.
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White.
Mr. White.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then, she turned and ran for the door. Then you did it. You did her in with a single blow. Thwap.
Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination.
Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. I heard that thing fall. You mean the glass? How would you see that? Because you can't see it. Bam! I mean, he said he heard. Well, let's press on it. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes! Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry. My bad.
A witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. The glass light stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to— Wait! One moment! Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused! White's falling apart.
Your Honor, please I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. But Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. I drew this on the ropes on this one.
Very well. The witness may continue his account.
And the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. It's this one. Light stand was lying on the floor. That's impossible because it's shattered, right? Does that count? Yeah, that's what I thought. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. I can't... Oof! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand?
Answer the question. It's obvious I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct! That would be no problem, right? There's a big problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct! That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
What? Why couldn't he? You have proof?
I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Look at this.
These are the floor plans.
1 second.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Right, ridiculousity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I'm not going to scream into the microphone. I'm not doing that. I mean, I already did 10,000 times, but I'm not doing it.
Mr. White.
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I... Miss Mia! Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
What?
I forgot about Edgeworth.
Yeah, that's why with these games, yeah, you gotta remember the stuff you read, which is good. Which is good, but if you're the type of person that skips dialogue, I guess that sucks. I won't lie, the case you're on was a brain buster for me the first time I did it. I think it's episode 4. That case is pretty difficult. At least my first time around. The second time around I got it.
Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crimes now, What? I said you should confess your crimes. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap.
Cheeky bastard. Cheeky fucking bastard.
The wiretap.
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by whom?
No, you wouldn't.
Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break.
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
And I said Mr. White twice, I realized that.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the
So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound?
Correct! That is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. It has to be that. It has to be this. This is the light stand receipt. Isn't it a department store receipt with letters written in blood? No, I can't. I thought there might have been a date. I'm just going to look over my information first. Dr. Wright. I mean, I think I spotted it earlier, but I just want to make sure. It's beginning of September, a week before the murder. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. That's exactly what I was going to say. Was it really you? Was it really you that went into the offices? Or was it Miss May? unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fancola offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it! There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. September 5th. This has to do with the testimony, doesn't it? Because, I mean, he stated that... I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix? Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? In the waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Nah! Ah, for fuck's sake. Hey, Phoenix. Gah, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true power. So, Maya is channeling you. Mia. That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? That's what I was saying. I was gonna say, isn't it for the light stand? Yeah. The one that you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, right? White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt. The front. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow. Big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
He said that he saw he said that he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Don't do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it.
Right!
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendants, rather. Are you alright, Mr. Wright?
I'm never gonna get used to saying right and right after each other. I'm not gonna get used to that. It just doesn't roll off the tongue. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you.
But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on the matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
That's not what I meant to press. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor, will you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase, why, that's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fay & Cole offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. I would scream that, but I'm not screaming. That's all I just stated. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't just judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Oh, for fuck's sake. Not so fast, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? No way can he warn his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Mr. Phoenix Wright is innocent. I keep adding Mr. I don't know why. I feel like adding Mr. Phoenix Wright to his voice is good. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
If anyone's going to call Mr. White to the trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial, Mr. Phoenix Wright, will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with... just make up something. After Mia showed up. Tell me all.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud.
Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Hold! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press.
Justice, just getting a taste of his own medicine.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. The court is adjourned.
September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations.
You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it.
Thank you, Phoenix.
You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live.
My time here is running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not Chief anymore, Phoenix. Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9.
The office?
I'll see you later.
Chief, Mia. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kind of worried you'd not. Huh? Of course I came.
Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
You should see the look on your face.
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What did I look like? My sister?
Look like you were her.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of... Ah.
She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, 1 second. Though, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name.
That's what your friend Larry calls me. Or calls you. Nick.
You know what this means? We're partners.
You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right! Okay, Nick, let's do...
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy. Burgers.
Oh my god, this reminds me so much of someone. The way she acts.
There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's wasting.
Okay, wait up! Well, let's see. So, let's see. I'm going to... I'll be right back. Give me a second. Take a quick little break, and I might play something else if you're interested. So, let me just switch over to something and get some music playing. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna grab some water and I might play something else. And after that, we'll see, okay?